What's up everyone, Dr. Jacob Wilson here, the Muscle PhD, and today's question is, what do you think about pre-activation or prehab warm-ups, right? Or techniques, okay? I think that they definitely can have their place. Now, what's the concept of pre-activation or prehab? The concept of prehab is, take your rotator cuffs, I don't really ever directly target them, and that's a likely area where I can get injured, right? So the concept is that, well, if I warm it up and kind of work it before or treat it before it gets injured with a warm-up, that I won't actually injure it during my workout. Now, there's pluses and minuses to this. If I go and do a really highly fatiguing warm-up to my rotator cuffs, now I'm fatiguing out my stabilizer muscles. If I fatigue out my stabilizer muscles, that can impair form, and that can actually lead potentially to an injury. So what you're really doing is pre-activating it, okay? Studies show that if I pre-activate a muscle, it'll be more active during the activity itself. So say I activate my rotator cuffs, now when I'm doing back, okay, they'll actually be brought into play more than if I didn't pre-activate them. Now you're actually getting a training effect on the rotator cuffs. They're becoming more conditioned, and now your probability of injuring them throughout your career will be less. There's another reason why you might pre-activate as well. Take your glutes. Most people, when they squat, when they do lower body activity, they actually don't target their glutes. They don't activate them. Or, for example, Dr. Ryan's here, Dr. Ryan Lowry's here. His shoulders have great development, right? And he's always had a harder time bringing out his pecs. And so basically, because his shoulders kind of take the movement over. So what he would actually do during his workouts a lot of times is maybe pre-activate with like a dumbbell fly, activate his pecs. So now when he goes to do his bench press, they're in play more than had he not pre-activated them. So I think the main thing is this: there are two reasons why you might use a prehab or a pre-activation. The number one reason is if you have something that's prone to injury, maybe activate it beforehand. That will bring it into play more during your workout and make you have a longer career, okay? But don't fatigue that stabilizer muscle out, because that can impair performance and impair form, and that could lead to injury. Then secondly, again, if there's a muscle you need to bring up, pre-activating that muscle, not necessarily pre-fatiguing it, that's a different thing. Pre-activating it can actually enhance that mind-muscle connection and bring that muscle activity up during the workout itself, okay? So what should you do? Well, like for example, say that you're gonna do glutes, then maybe do 3 sets of 20 on banded laterals or something like that, you know what I mean? Or maybe walk backwards with a band to pre-activate the glutes, and then do some lateral movement with bands to pre-activate the glutes as well. Not over fatiguing, but pre-activation, okay? Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time.